All right, guys, so this is our day 2 of the egg lab. And so it's been about 24 hours since we put the eggs into the different sugar solutions. And so now we're going to have to collect some data. Okay, so in your lab sheet, you're going to want to write down the final mass of these eggs, which we're about to find out. And then we can talk about some data processing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I have this here. We're going to start with the 0. Okay, this one is 0 grams per liters, and I'm just going to pour out the water. Hold the egg in there like this, and then take the egg out. And now they are kind of a little bit colored, and they're still bouncy. So we're going to put this one on here. That one is 69.2. Okay, 69.2. So it looks like that one grew almost 9 grams. Put it back into this cup, and we'll even see if we can pop some of these later. Okay. All right, let's do the green one next, the 100 grams per liter solution. Oh, oops, I spilled some of that out. Let's dump out the water. Put on a scale. Scale is pretty close to zeroed. We got 83.3 grams. Okay, so that one changed about 10, it seems. Put that back in there. Next, we have the 200 gram solution. Pour that out. This one feels like it is pretty big. That is 88.4. Okay. All right, next we're getting even more. Oh, this is the 400 gram solution. And we're going to weigh that one. 75.7. So that one increased by about 6, which is less than the other ones. And that should make sense to you. Or at least eventually it will make sense when you start thinking about this. So we're getting more and more concentrated in the sucrose solutions, which means that water concentration is probably higher in the eggs, so it would go out. But that's not really what we're seeing. We're seeing a gain in mass in all the eggs. So let's weigh that last one. And we have 70.3. So that one only gained about 3.5 grams. So what we see is that our 800 gram solution is getting to be a lot closer to isotonic than this previous solutions, meaning this 800 gram solution here, the one on the far side, it's about as concentrated as the inside of the egg. And we know that hopefully because when it's isotonic, that means water goes in, water goes out, and there isn't as much movement of water all the way in or all the way out. Okay, so it stayed pretty close to the same, not quite the same. So I think, we can probably, when you guys are writing your discussions, you'll probably still say that the 800 gram solution is still hypotonic compared to the egg, meaning water would go into the egg because the solution is hypotonic, meaning it has a higher water concentration. So water goes from high to low, from outside to inside the egg. Okay, but it moved less so than these other ones. All right. So now that we have all of those, what you guys are going to want to calculate is the change in mass. Okay, so how much did they change, which is just the difference between, you're going to take the final mass, subtract the initial mass, and that is the change in mass.